Late-night talk shows are usually scripted, polished, and built for laughs. But sometimes things don't go as planned. Sometimes the lights hit a little too hard, the questions cut a little too deep, or a guest simply decides to be unforgettable, no matter the consequences. These are the moments that transformed interviews into iconic meltdowns, flirty power plays, and TV gold. When Jessica Simpson stepped onto Jay Leno's stage, she looked like a star from another era, draped in a dramatic black gown, her smile radiant, her confidence magnetic. But as soon as she spoke, her husky voice caught everyone off guard. She didn't try to hide it. Instead, she leaned into the moment with humor, saying she'd busted a blood vessel in her vocal cords prepping for her album. It wasn't polished, but it was real. When Jay teased her about the strange green drink she'd been seen sipping backstage, she didn't flinch. She laughed, leaned in, and dared him to try it. This wasn't a meltdown, it was a masterclass in owning the room even when your voice is nearly gone. Then there was Demi Moore on Letterman, delivering the top 10 least popular stripper names in a dress made entirely of numbered cards. Each name she read, from Mrs. Charlie Sheen to Tammy Lorda, was matched by the removal of a card. By the end, her skirt was gone, revealing a bikini bottom beneath. Letterman, flustered and beaming, could barely keep it together. She wasn't just in on the joke, she was the joke, and she made it work with style and wit. But for sheer unexpected energy, nothing topped Sybil Shepherd's towel-only entrance. Letterman's face was priceless, somewhere between disbelief and delight. "What exactly do we have here?" he asked. "What's it look like?" she fired back. Crowd erupted, and Letterman was forced to play catch-up, trying to maintain composure as Sybil calmly took her seat as if wrapped in terrycloth were the new black. Sometimes the tension wasn't outrageous, it was undeniably seductive. When Jamie Presley sat across from Jay Leno in a slinky green dress, she didn't have to say much. Her posture, her smile, her eye contact, all calculated, all powerful. Jay leaned in. The audience leaned in. Her presence did the talking. There's no footage, but the photos alone tell the story. She owned the room. Not all moments were subtle. Jennifer Lopez's 2000 Grammys appearance alongside David Duchovny became an instant fashion flashpoint. The green dress with its plunging neckline stopped time. Duchovny tried to keep things professional, but his reaction, a pause, a smile, a slight double take, said it all. This wasn't just a red carpet moment. It was history. Irina Shaykh's visit to Craig Ferguson's show was something else entirely. Craig, usually quick and composed, looked like a man who'd forgotten how to breathe. Irina's charm and Craig's flustered fumbling became comedy gold. When Jeff the robot cracked a flirty line, Irina tossed it back with ease, leaving Craig in stitches. Jeff delivered the final punchline, and even Craig had to surrender. The moment had been stolen, not by a celebrity but by a robot with LED eyes. Alyssa Milano appeared on Jay Leno in a silky brown slip dress that turned heads for its boldness and simplicity. She wore it with confidence, unfazed by the attention. That outfit became the night's main topic, a bold choice that sparked conversations about style, boundaries, and beauty on late-night TV. Natalie Morales faced sharper scrutiny. Her revealing outfit, a low-cut pink top and orange skirt, drew both admiration and criticism. Online debates erupted over what's too much for television and whether women should be policed for their clothing. Natalie said little, but the image spoke volumes. It wasn't just about style, it was about autonomy, and that made it unforgettable. Then came the chaos of Anna Nicole Smith on Conan. What started as a casual chat spiraled fast. She tried telling a story about an awkward lunch meeting with a producer, only to admit, through breathless laughter, that she'd accidentally spit salad across the table mid-laugh. Conan, stunned at first, quickly cracked up with her. She teased Andy Richter, hugged Conan, and left everyone breathless, not from shock but from laughter. But sometimes a meltdown moment becomes a movement. Lady Gaga's appearance at the VMAs in a dress made entirely of raw meat is still burned into pop culture's memory. But what people forget is how emotional that moment really was. As Cher handed her the award, Gaga's hand shook. Her voice cracked. She was holding back tears. Then, with the crowd hanging on her every word, she announced her next album title. No music. No backup. She just sang, "Born This Way." That wasn't a performance, it was a declaration. And who could forget Nicole Scherzinger catching Conan red-handed not listening? "Focus, Conan," she said with a laugh. He looked down like a kid caught passing notes in class. It was light, flirty, but also disarmingly honest. She had the power, and she used it with a smile. Dakota Johnson's wardrobe malfunction on Jimmy Kimmel's show was anything but embarrassing. When her dress strap slipped, Jimmy called it out with a cheeky grin. Dakota laughed, tried to fix it, then shrugged and said, "I'll just hold it." It was raw, real, and effortlessly cool, the kind of moment you can't script. And then came Tina Fey, closing her final Letterman appearance by standing up, stripping off her dress, and revealing a bold message underneath. It was funny. It was feminist. And it was unforgettable. A mic drop in heels. And just when you think you've seen it all, there's Robin Williams. He didn't do interviews. He performed symphonies of voices, characters, and energy. Carson gave him a line, any line, and Robin turned it into Shakespeare, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Hamlet, and a tornado of unscripted brilliance. You didn't watch Robin. You held on for dear life. These weren't just TV interviews. They were live-wire, human, unpredictable moments that remind us, when the script breaks, the truth comes out, and it's often better than fiction.